The 1970s produced some of the most problematic cars ever built. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most unreliable cars of the 1970s, vehicles that left owners stranded with mechanical failures, safety recalls, and constant repair bills. Let's get started. Number 10. Chevrolet Vega, 1971 to 1977. At number 10, the Chevrolet Vega. GM's compact car suffered from a catastrophic design flaw in its aluminum engine block. The sleeveless cylinder design caused excessive oil consumption and engine failure, often before 50,000 miles. The Vega's body panels were also notorious for rusting within the first 2 years of ownership, even in mild climates. Owners reported rust appearing on brand new cars still sitting on dealer lots. GM issued multiple recalls for the Vega, including problems with the engine mounting, rear axle, and steering column. Consumer Reports rated it as one of the worst cars they'd ever tested, with reliability scores that were off the charts bad. Despite selling over 2 million units, the Vega became synonymous with poor quality and damaged GM's reputation for years. The car was so unreliable that it became a punchline in American automotive culture. Number 9 is AMC Pacer. Number 9 is the AMC Pacer. This wide-body compact car had serious mechanical problems from day one. The Pacer suffered from chronic carburetor issues, causing stalling and poor fuel economy that frustrated owners daily. Its rack and pinion steering system frequently failed, requiring expensive replacements. The car's unique fishbowl design created severe cooling problems, with the engine regularly overheating due to inadequate airflow in the cramped engine bay. AMC dealers reported constant warranty claims for transmission failures, electrical problems, and premature rust that appeared within the first year. The Pacer's door seals leaked, allowing water to enter the interior and accelerate corrosion from the inside out. The car's distinctive styling couldn't overcome its reputation for breaking down constantly, and sales collapsed after just 3 years on the market. Parts availability became a nightmare as AMC struggled financially. Number 8 is Ford Pinto. At number 8, the Ford Pinto. Beyond its infamous rear impact fuel tank problem that led to fires and fatalities, the Pinto had numerous mechanical failures that plagued owners. The car experienced frequent carburetor flooding, causing no-start conditions and dangerous stalling in traffic. Transmission failures were common, with many owners reporting complete breakdowns under 60,000 miles. The manual transmissions weren't much better, with clutch failures happening regularly. Ford recalled over 1.5 million Pintos for various defects, including steering problems, engine fires, and fuel system leaks. The ignition system was particularly unreliable, leaving drivers stranded in parking lots and on highways. Consumer advocacy groups documented thousands of complaints about rust, electrical failures, and brake problems throughout the Pinto's production run. The car's reputation became so toxic that Ford eventually discontinued the model entirely. Number 7 is Triumph TR7. Number 7 is the Triumph TR7. British Leyland's wedge-shaped sports car became legendary for its unreliability. The TR7 suffered from constant electrical failures, with headlights, gauges, and turn signals regularly stopping working without warning. Lucas Electrical Systems earned the nickname Prince of Darkness among frustrated owners who dealt with daily electrical gremlins. The wiring harnesses were poorly designed and prone to short circuits. Engine problems plagued the TR7, including blown head gaskets, overheating, and oil leaks that left puddles wherever the car was parked. The car's build quality was so poor that water leaks through the roof and doors were considered normal. Triumph dealers couldn't keep up with warranty repairs. Rust appeared within months of ownership, and mechanical breakdowns were so frequent that many owners kept spare parts in the trunk just to make it home. Number 6. Fiat 128. This Italian import had severe rust problems that destroyed the car's structure within 3 to 5 years of normal use. Floor panels, rocker panels, and door frames corroded so badly that repairs often cost more than the car's value. The 128's electrical system was notoriously unreliable, with frequent short circuits and component failures that left owners stranded. Fuses blew constantly, and finding the source of electrical problems was nearly impossible. The car's clutch typically failed before 30,000 miles, requiring expensive replacements. The timing belt required replacement every 25,000 miles, and if it broke, it caused catastrophic engine damage. Fiat dealers struggled with parts availability, leaving owners waiting weeks or months for repairs. Consumer surveys consistently rated the 128 among the least reliable cars sold in America. The joke among owners was that Fiat stood for "Fix It Again, Tony." Number 5 is Jaguar XJ6 Series 2. This luxury sedan spent more time in repair shops than on the road, becoming infamous among mechanics. The XJ6's electrical system was a complete nightmare, with power windows, climate control, and fuel injection systems regularly failing. British Lucas components couldn't handle the car's complex electrical demands, and finding the source of problems was extremely difficult and expensive. The car's fuel injection system caused constant starting problems and stalling at the worst possible moments. Owners reported transmission failures, differential leaks, and air conditioning breakdowns as routine issues rather than rare events. Rust was extensive despite the luxury price tag and premium positioning. Jaguar's reputation for unreliability reached its peak with this model, with owners reporting annual repair costs that often exceeded the car's monthly payment. Many owners kept a backup car just to get around. At number 4, the Alfa Romeo Alfetta. This Italian sports sedan had documented mechanical failures across all systems, making it a maintenance nightmare. The Alfetta's rear-mounted transaxle developed severe oil leaks and gear failures that required complete rebuilds. The car's Spica fuel injection system was extremely problematic, causing rough running, poor starting, and complete breakdowns that left owners stranded far from home. Rust consumed the Alfetta's body with shocking speed, with door sills, wheel wells, and floors rotting through within 3 years, even in dry climates. Electrical problems were constant, draining batteries and causing random failures. Number 3. AMC Gremlin. Named after creatures that sabotage machinery, this subcompact lived up to its unfortunate name. The Gremlin suffered from severe rust problems, with rocker panels and front fenders corroding within the first few years. The handling was terrible due to extreme front weight bias that made the car feel unstable and unsafe. The flip-up rear window was poorly designed and frequently broke off in drivers' hands. The Gremlin's engine was strangled by crude emissions control equipment that killed both power and reliability. Vacuum-operated windshield wipers would slow down or stop completely during acceleration. Four-cylinder models with automatic transmissions were dangerously slow, struggling to merge onto highways. Despite being marketed as fuel-efficient, the Gremlin gulled gas like a much larger vehicle. Build quality was inconsistent, with owners reporting constant mechanical problems and frequent visits to repair shops. At number 2, the Bricklin SV1. This gull-wing-doored sports car was a complete disaster in every measurable way. The Bricklin's acrylic body panels cracked and discolored rapidly, turning yellow and brittle within months. Its hydraulic door system frequently failed, trapping occupants inside or preventing entry entirely, a serious safety concern. The AMC V8 engine overheated constantly due to inadequate cooling design, with many engines suffering catastrophic failures. Electrical problems were severe and constant. The car's complex systems rarely worked properly for long periods. The pop-up headlights jammed regularly, leaving drivers without lights at night. Air conditioning failed in most units within the first year. Build quality was so poor that no two cars were assembled the same way, with massive panel gaps and misaligned parts. Bricklin produced only 2,900 cars before bankruptcy, and mechanical problems were so extensive that most spent more time being repaired than driven on the road. At number 1, the Plymouth Volare. Chrysler rushed this compact into production 6 months early to generate desperately needed cash, skipping critical testing phases. First-year buyers became unwitting final testers, discovering catastrophic defects that should never have reached customers. The most expensive problem was premature fender rust, affecting every single 1976 and 1977 Volare produced. Chrysler recalled over 1 million vehicles for front fender inspection and replacement, costing the company $109 million. The fenders lacked proper galvanization and inner liners, causing complete rust-through within months in northern climates. Within 2 years, 1960 models had been recalled 8 times by federal regulators for serious issues, including emissions failures, fuel leaks, seatbelt malfunctions, hoods that wouldn't latch, engines that stalled without warning, and suspension components that failed prematurely. The front suspension design was particularly flawed, with upper control arm bushings wearing out so quickly that most vehicles needed complete front-end rebuilds before 30,000 miles. Consumer Reports declared it among the most recalled vehicles in history, making the Volare the absolute worst car of the 1970s.